Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Barakadesh. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups who want to light, teach 100% true. Shalom Barakathum to them. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Barakadesh. It's going to be a quick lesson. Do a few verses in Ecclesiastes 3 and Ecclesiastes 12, 3 and 4, and also Isaiah 24, 6 through 12. This is Ecclesiastes 3. Verse number 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. The grinders cease because there are few. That relates to the workers. Places closing, business facilities are closing, whether permanent or temporary. So there's few workers. The capacity of operations is cut down. Also, and like I said, the business hours normally are cut. So there's few workers working, and these establishments are closing. Like I said, temporary or permanently. You know what I mean? Different entities are closing shop permanently, you know, like out of business, you know what I mean? There's an article, I believe, in New York talking about the hotel, and by the end of the year, 33% or greater are going to be bankrupt. So these businesses are shutting down. Now, relating to and those that look outside of the windows to be darkened. That relates to when they look outside, it's pretty much no future. And it's dark, it's grim, no future. You know what I mean? So, there's nothing out there, man. There's no potential for growth no more. So everything is ceased, and that relates to that joy and that mirth, that hustle and bustle that people were once used to, especially in the major cities. That fast pacedness is ceasing, it's slowing down. Because relating to this COVID virus, because this COVID virus pretty much shut down everything, and economically it can never play catch up, man. So that's money that once it's lost, it's lost. Number 4. Let's go to number 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets, and when the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up. He shall rise up, the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. It relates to that music that was once, that singing and joy, that mirth, it's pretty much ceased, you know. Like I said, everything is pretty much closing up shop, you know what I mean. Society, America, that we once knew, relating to, you know, that full and abundance of hustle and bustle, people, you know, always doing something, ceasing. Just look at the state and condition, you know what I mean? So, it's shutting down, man. It's pretty much, as they say, it's pretty much a wrap. I'm going to go to Isaiah 24, 6 through 12. Isaiah 24, 6 through 12. I'm going to read number 6. Therefore the curse devour the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men are left. That relates to ultimately the chariots and executing judgment, and also ultimately the nuclear missiles burning up this place, relating to America. Now I forgot to talk about relating to that joy and mirth, and the state of Florida. Alcohol is not going to be served in bars due to the coronavirus surges, and also Miami-Dade next weekend, which is July 4th. Miami-Dade, South Beach area, and the beaches, they're going to be shut down due to the COVID virus. And you got increased cases in Florida up to about almost 9,600. So it's getting close to 10,000 relating to this second surge, you know. Also in other states is Texas, Florida, and a few others. So we haven't got done the first stage yet. So the second, pretty much the second wave is going to be, you know, very interesting, you know. So it's pretty much shutting it down. So they were reopening it up. Figure they can reopen it up. Now they might have to close it back down. Pretty much go on lockdown because of these cases going up. All right, let's continue. Number 7 is the new wine mourneth, and the vine languish, all the merry hearted do sigh. That new wine relates to the vintage, the quality that was once there is not there no more. And that vine that languish, things that was abundant and fruitful, is become unfruitful and barren. And the merry heart do sigh, because all these things that they once had and once were doing, they sighing because they can no longer do these things. Number 8, the mirth of the taproot ceaseth, and the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth the joy of the harp ceasing. That relates to music, things that they once, the entertainment, the joy, music, laughter. It's not there, these bars, these entertainment, these things, places where people are going, it's not operating on a normal function like it used to be, so it's pretty much a shutting down. Number 9, they shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it, so that quality, that smooth quality of wine, and that the vintage they once had and they were comfortable with, pretty much the comfort. Man is a creature of comfort. So the comforts that they pretty much enjoy relating to that wine relates to, entertainment and being joyful and happy. It's not going to be there. So they pretty much they're going to be drinking the bitterness. That bitterness is pretty much the things that's going to be that's changing, relating to the state and condition, and the things that's pretty much coming upon them. The city of confusion is broken down, and every house is shut up, and no man may cometh. The city of confusion relating to Babylon, relating to the state and condition, relating to all these things that's happening, and people pretty much don't know what to do and how to handle it. And every house is broken down because it's a shutdown, Everything that was once open and pretty much open for business is shut down, And pretty much nobody can go in, It's on lockdown. Number 11, and there is crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, and the mirth of the land is gone. That mirth of the land is gone, that joy is gone, Things that people always thought was going to be there and even took for granted, It's no longer there, So they crying for it. They're crying for the vintage relating to the things they were accustomed to do and used to having. So they crying for those old days, but they gone. Number 12, and the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. And that relates to different types of plagues and judgments that's happened on the nations. And this relates to the impending judgment on earth relating to these nations on the earth, So the Lord's bringing that judgment of plagues, pestilence, and different things, man. Death, destruction. So pretty much people, they're going to be in a chaotic state. They're not going to know what to do, And that's what's to come relating to prophecy. These things are going to manifest, whether people believe it or not, So the new normal is face mask. See people with face mask and 6 feet apart, and this is the new norm, And this is all precondition you to get you acclimated to certain things ultimately that they want to implement and do. Because ultimately, agenda needs to be fulfilled. Their enterprise, their endeavors, their desires, ultimately for doing certain things. And these are all precursors that lead step to step by ultimately implementing what their desires or their enterprise. But ultimately, it's not going to come in full fruition like they anticipate, because in Psalms 49:11, inwardly in their heart they believe their kingdom will go forever, from generation to generation, and they name places after themselves. I'm paraphrasing it, I'll just go to it. You know, let me go to it so I can read it correctly. And this will be the last verse. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So they believe their kingdom is going to continue forever. That's that pride that the Lord ultimately put upon them. And but they don't know that the Lord has appointed a certain time and season to do certain things, and He's going to pretty much put a monkey wrench on their enterprise or their endeavors. So that being said, I'm going to be in this. This is something short. I hope it helps someone. I'll give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Rakadish. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones that like teach 100% true. Shalom, Barakathum to them. Give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Rakadish. The water Shalom.